and it's the world's greatest stir-fried dish, Pad Kra Pao. Here we go. Pad Kra Pao, moo, pork, kai dao, egg. Chilies. That is honestly one of the best tasting dishes in the world. It just is.
Hello, I'm Simon from Foul Play, and in this video we're going to make Pad Kra Pao, which is one of my favourite dishes. It's probably one of the best stir-fried dishes in the world, and if you speak to any person from Thailand, everyone loves pad thai, everyone loves tom yum soup, that kind of thing, but any Thai person will tell you that their number one comfort food is Pad Kra Pao. So that's what we're going to make. So most people don't know this about me, but as most of my family will tell you when they take the piss out of me, I actually spent some time in Thailand, and this one time in Bangkok, I had Pad Kra Pao. So I'm going to run through the ingredients, because some of these ingredients are really hard to get hold of, and I had to drive across Manchester, especially for this one, for fucking 8 miles to get it. We've got Big Boy fish sauce, it's the one you want. We've got light soy sauce, oyster sauce, pork mince, and it's quite important that you can't just go to Tesco and get 5% pork mince. It needs to have 20% fat in it, otherwise it just won't crisp up the same. We've obviously got eggs. We have got garlic and chili, palm sugar, again pretty hard to get hold of. You can get it in a lot of supermarkets now, but it's usually in a paste, which is totally fine. And then we've got jasmine rice, and that's basically it. And it takes about 20 minutes to make this dish. So first thing you want to do is wash the rice 3 times, and then we can get that on. Everything else will come together as long as you've got your mise en place done. Right, so what we want to do now is wash the rice 3 times. Give it a good rinse. You see we're getting there now? You can also soak it as well for a while if you really want, but to be honest, who's got the fucking time for that? Also as well, let's face it, there's no shame at all in just going to the supermarket and buying jasmine rice in boiling the bag, or the microwave packets, but you know, wouldn't make a very good YouTube video, would it? In a minute of this, right? Oh, what was that? We're gonna have a fucking sake in a minute of this, right? This is what it's like though, honestly, when you're filming like this, like 95% of it is just bollocks and shit. I'll put that in as well. So that's the amount of rice, and you want to go an equal amount of water to the rice, plus a bit, they call it a bit for the pot, so a bit for the pot. So if I'm going halfway there for the rice, the water that I'm going to add is going to go up to about there. You boil it you bring it to a boil on a medium heat, and then you put a lid on, and you leave it and you don't touch it for about 12 minutes, and then take it off, and you leave it until you need it, essentially. That should be just about right for where we were at. Right, it's definitely time for a little sake. Chef treat. Ranking it. Fuck. It's not even that good. Right, go. When you're sharpening your knife, even on my videos when I'm showing off, I'll always do it like this because it looks good and it sounds good. But if you really want to get a good edge, hold the steel down. Yeah. Then so this is for 3 people. These are Thai chilies. They're not bird's eye chilies, which are a little bit stronger. We want to just cut them roughly. That was 3 chilies. Where's another chili gone? Show me chili. The garlic. Just press down on the garlic like this. Oh, dude. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I'd probably say for it, you want quite a lot of garlic to be honest, and then just give it a good bash. Right, so the rice is on. Siri, set a timer for 12 minutes. Right, so just grind it to a sort. It doesn't have to be a super fine paste. So the rice is on. 12-minute timer. The paste is done. Everything else comes together now. We just really want to. Now you want to fry this pork now within an inch of its life. You want to take it further than you really think you should take it. We want wok on. This needs to be super hot. We need that handle out of the way because that will fucking not be fun later. Yeah, so that wants to be searing hot. So the main thing to remember with this is you want to be taking this much further than you would think it would be taken. So when most people are cooking things like minced pork or minced beef at home, they will they'll bring it off the heat when it's still full of water, still got water in it. You want to take it past that point. Right, so now we're going to make we'll make the dipping sauce just while the pork is finishing. I need to stop fucking saying So the dipping sauce is basically, as I said earlier, it's just to try and give a little bit of extra spice for chili, fish sauce and lime. Slice this quite fine. Always have like a bin while you're working as well. You know, it's important like to stay fucking organised because you end up with shit all over the table, you end up with bits of stuff there, you sit there and you're running around like a blue ass fly. Keep organised and miles easier. You can also put a bit of garlic in this if you want as well. If there's one flavour that is just like the epitome of Thailand, it has to be fish sauce. You can hear the pork sizzling away now. Give that a little bit of stir. Okay, beautiful. So that comes out. Then we just need to give this a bit of a wipe out. Do we really? Do we need to fucking bother? Probably not. So the sauce is like a balance of salty, sweet, umami. I'm just going to take some of the brown sugar, slice it off, thin as you can. Thin as you slice it off, the easier it incorporates into the sauce. You can chop it up as well. Oyster sauce. Say for that amount of pork, probably good sort of 3 tablespoons. Equal quantities of this basically. White soy sauce. I don't care what anyone says. They all use MSG. Pad Kra Pao doesn't really get much of a sour note, really. It's more of a sort of an umami based dish. You know, oyster sauce, soy sauce, bit of sweetness. It doesn't really get lime. Doesn't get tamarind, anything of that sort. A little bit of oil. Now remember, this is probably about as much. If you're in Thailand, this is probably about as much as you would get for one person. So this is. So that's the chili and the garlic. Doesn't need long this, the garlic will burn fast. Put back in. So the sauce can go in. Just try and get all your scrapings off the bottom as well. The scrapings, the fond. And this is the Kra Pao. Well, I'm not going to be using this again. So we may as well go in with the whole lot, to be honest. Yep, that is the magic. That is what finishes this dish on. And makes it what it is. Oh, plain time. It's a rustic dish. Don't need to go all fancy with this. Got the rice. Got our Pad Kra Pao.
Got our egg. Oh, fuck's sake. Here we go. Pad Kra Pao, moo, pork, kai dao, egg. Chilies. That is honestly one of the best tasting dishes in the world. It just is.